The function g is defined by g of x equals to x times x negative 2 times x positive 6 a whole square. The value of g of 7 negative w is 0, where w is a constant. What is the sum of all possible values of w? Okay, now let me consider this particular stuff. That is g of 7 negative w is 0. You can write this one as an equation. That is g of 7 negative w equals to 0. And this is the stuff we have for g of x. Now to get the stuff for g of 7 negative w, we have to plug in this 7 negative w for each x we have over here. Then we get 7 negative w times 7 negative w negative 2 times 7 negative w positive 6 a whole square equals to 0. I plugged in this one for each x in this expression. Okay, 7 negative w. Let's do some simplification over here. When I combine this positive 7 and negative 2, I am getting 5. That is, we get 5 negative w. And here, when I combine this positive 7 and positive 6, I am getting positive 13. That is, positive 13 negative w, the whole square equals to 0. Here, the product of these three quantities is equal to 0. Whenever the product of two or more quantities is equal to 0, then one of the quantities has to be 0. So the first one may be 0, or the second one may be 0, or the third one may be 0, so that the product can be equal to 0. Okay, if the first one is 0, we get the equation 7 negative w equals to 0. If the second one is equal to 0, we get the equation 5 negative w equals to 0. If the third one is 0, then we get 13 negative w the whole square equals to 0. Okay, if I solve for w in this equation, I am getting w equals to 7, and in this equation, I am getting w equals to 5. And in this equation, first we have to get up the exponent 2. For that, we have to take square root on both sides of the equation. Here, the square root and square root will cancel out. I am getting 13 negative w on the left side. On the right side, square root of 0 is 0. If I solve for w in this equation, I am getting w equals to 13. I got three possible values for w, 7, 5, and 13. And our aim is to get the sum of all possible values of w. So then we have to add these three values of w, that is 7, positive 5, positive 13. When I add these three values, I am getting 25. Therefore, the sum of all possible values of w is 25.